first log into the system, the first thing you will see on the right hand corner is your name followed by a key. I'll go more into details what the key is for. But then we have setup, fieldwork experience, task list, notes and data analytics, and shop. Shop is to activate the premium account and the features that come along with a premium account. First, we'll go to setup, fieldwork experience and contacts, and we're going to start filling out the main three forms, which are organization, supervisee, and supervisors. Clients and support staff are for premium users. The reason we want to start filling out the information here is because whenever we're going to fill out a form, in order for the fields to populate, we have to specify the organization. Everything here is very, very specific. If I switch to MRT, I'll have different users. This is the standard behavior of the system. Let's start by filling out a new organization. We would go here to new, organization name, you want to be as detailed as possible when you started working with an organization and ending date when your contract stopped. This will allow you to keep accurate records. The status here refers to an organization, if it's active, inactive, or default. Default will take priority over active. And all it does is that if it's an inactive or active, it will either show up or it will not show up on the forms. And add. You'll be greeted by a message that says success when you add a record successfully. And it will bring up a new one to allow you to add additional records. When you're all done, just click back. And now you will see the new organization and the details. Then you want to go for supervisee or supervisors, and it is the same procedure. Let's start with a supervisee. We'll go with new. If you don't know the person's information, their BACB account number, that's fine. It's not really needed. It's just nice to have all of those important details. Their phone number. And again, you want to indicate if this is an active user, inactive, or default, the main supervisee you will be seeing. If anything, just active is fine. Here is a supervisee key. At the beginning of the tutorial, I mentioned the shared key. If you get your supervisee's key, which is up here, and you input it and hit grant access, anywhere their name is listed, they'll be able to view that record. And that is just a nice feature to have for collaboration and clear communication between the team. For now, I'll leave it off and then add. Success. And the same behavior with the form happens. We're given a brand new form. Now, it is still not done. We have to go back and specify the organization Charlie Brown is in. Because if I go here, I want to give something to Charlie Brown. Their name is not showing up. So we need to specify now what organization Charlie Brown is associated with. Let me just clear up. Okay, Supervisees. We look for Charlie Brown. We found Charlie Brown. If we click this number here, it has no information below. So let's take care of that. We're gonna edit by clicking on the pencil with a box. And now it will allow us to specify what organization is. And in this case, we're gonna associate Charlie Brown with Amazing ABA Co. And Charlie Brown is an RBT. And we want to specify the details of their contract with the supervisor. Original certification date, expiration date, and we can also go ahead and upload a file if we want. Then at the very end, we want to click add. At minimum, what's needed, if you don't have that information right with you at the moment, is just the organization they're associated with and their certification. If you leave the certification blank, it's fine, but most of the time they're already an RBT. Let's see, I'm gonna leave it blank, assuming this is just brand new person. Insert. That's it. It's saved. So now when I go here to supervising, and now I want to add Charlie Brown from Amazing ABA, I can now add Charlie Brown. That's simple. It is the same step for the supervisor. Here I have a list of several supervisor. Oh, I made a mistake there. And let me just go ahead and save. Data modified, it's saved. And I want to, no. Okay, it's saved. Let me close that. If you're a premium user, you can add clients to the form. And adding clients is a lot easier. We just need to specify the start date of the client, the association that they are affiliated with, in this case Amazing ABA Co., and if it's a person or an entity. An entity could be someone like, for example, Home Depot, or a school. In this case, let's put a person. And add. Now I have a new client for Amazing ABA, Louis Van Pelt. To add Fieldwork experience hours, a premium membership is required. Let's go here to receiving Oversight. I have several organizations, but first I want to specify what type of Fieldwork experience am I getting. Let's say ongoing hours in this case. Ongoing hours means that you're most likely already certified or have some form of certification, and you're still just seeking some form of supervision because we're receiving Oversight. And I'm gonna pick Amazing ABA Company. I don't have a responsible supervisor because I have not filled that out. But as we can see here, the client for Amazing ABA Company is Louis Van Pelt. If I was to change it to MRT, for example, already have Jill Valentine as the responsible supervisor, and I have lots of clients to pick from that are currently active, like Alex Wesker. Then we want to specify the experience setting that they're in. And this is a useful feature to know how much experience we have. If we go here to Notes and Data Analytics, Experience History, we will be greeted with a breakdown of hours. And the most common age group. We can also visually see that information. It could be graphed by the organization or just by general experience. We can change the graph. There we go, much better. We can also go ahead and download a graph if I want it in PDF, JPEG, PNG, or an SVG. As you can see right there, just downloaded the graph that has my experience. Let's see, Fieldwork experience and contacts. For premium users, you also want to go ahead and fill out my experience, my Fieldwork experience details. We're going to click Add New, and we're going to pick the experience setting that best represents where we're most comfortable working with. Let's say hospital. Brain injury and rehabilitation. Primary area of work. Let me see, health. Age group of clients, I'm going to pick adults, and the experience status active. Once we're done with that, we can add another one if we want, or we can just simply click Add. After a record has been added, such as hospital, which is the new one here on the bottom, it cannot be changed, and that is to preserve the accuracy of the data entered. If the setting does not match the option that is currently available, that is okay, because we are capable of adding a brand new setting. And it's the same thing for area of work, emphasis of work, except age group of clients. For users that want to document their hours towards certification and have an accurate backup log, you can also do that. And that would require entering information about the university you're currently attending. And it is the same procedure. You would click Add New, fill out the form, and add. Here, it will calculate the hours specific to what you're seeking, either a BCABA certification or BCBA. To access those logs after you enter your fieldwork experience hours, you will go here to certification logs, my certification logs, and you'll be able to see the information. These logs are really big. You can take a real estate advantage of any of the menus by closing them or opening them, like that. I have some details here, but let's go ahead and remove some columns just to make them smaller. Here we have the logs. All the information is already computed for you. And you also have additional information as if you practice as a supervisor, just to have that good report and documentation that you have experienced. If you wish to export any record, just click on Export. You have the option of getting a PDF file, Excel, CSV, or simply printing the form. And there you have it. There's a distinguishment made. You have your logs, and then you have your audit logs. When we click on audit logs, it evaluates the data that's entered, what qualifies as fieldwork experience. The only difference is that you have a lot more information to help you see what's going on right from the very beginning. If you go to the advanced logs, you can filter the data. For example, I want to see data related specifically to ABC, ABA. Now I have that data specific, and I want to see a summary. I can see all of the hours that are related. The view also allows you to audit the information specifically by organization, responsible supervisor, organization, and responsible supervisor. And that is useful if you're working across multiple organizations, multiple responsible supervisors, or responsible supervisors across different organizations. And it gives you that breakdown.